popping. Let's get this thing going and percolating and popping and partying and all that shit. Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the Truth Podcast. My name is Neek Robinson. If you guys don't know, I'm a little bit of a podcaster right here on this platform of YouTube and everything like that. So today, something that I kind of wanted to talk about is something that I've kind of struggled with a lot. Really is trying to find a routine. And to kind of staying in that routine. I think that this is something that's often overlooked, and when you find a routine and something that you can do every single day, day in, day out, I think that it makes things a lot easier for you, and it makes you more productive. So something that I do personally on a day-to-day basis is I try to go to the gym first off to kind of knock that out of the day, and then I come home, do my morning routine in a sense, so shower, all that stuff, and then after that I sit down and I journal for about like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. So this is like something that it really rejuvenates, and it allows me to release everything that I had in my mind in the past couple of days, or in the past day, because I do it like every day. So this really helps me kind of just clear my mind and get rid of everything that I've been thinking about. So something that I would advise you guys to do is like figure out something that you can find in your routine. And so after I'm done journaling, I try to get my homework done, because I'm in school right now, so that's something that I try to do, is just get all my homework done so I don't have to worry about that anymore, and then I just have the rest of the day to kind of do whatever. Something that I've been trying to do more of is read. Something that I told myself at the beginning of the year was that I want to read about 8 books, so I'm putting that out in the universe for everybody to hold me accountable, in this podcast to hold me accountable. But I want to read more books. I want to read more. It's something that I haven't really done much in my life, and it's something that it's never been really fun to me to read, but now I've read about 2 books, I want to say, in the past year, like for a fun read. So that's like more than I would ever have done really in high school or anything like that. I didn't read for fun in high school. I think that was just something that I never did. I've always kind of been into writing, but reading was never really my strong suit. So actually sitting down and finding a good read and finding good books, that's something that I really want to do, and just expanding my thoughts and expanding my mind. That's something that I'm trying to do more of as the years come and go. Because I'm getting older now. It's like, I can't be just sitting on social media all day and just tweeting all nonsense and everything. Like, I gotta find something that is productive and I'm able to do, and it's actually like stimulating my mind and everything else. So, I'm trying to fill all of my days with that, and that kind of comes with the routine thing. It's just kind of getting into this routine and figuring out what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and it just makes your day flow by quicker and quicker and quicker. So I have a lot of free time right now, so this is kind of really easy for me. So I just try to go to the gym. I try to get some journaling done and get some thoughts done. I also try to sit down and like make plans of like artistic things that I want to get done, because I'm big into photography, video production, and everything else, and then obviously podcasting. So it's a good time for me to sit down, think and brainstorm of ideas to talk about on the podcast. Also, think about some guests that I want to get on. Also, send out some messages to potential guests as well. So that's something that I do. It's like my morning ritual, to just try to keep myself busy, and then get some homework done, and then after that try to sit down and read and do some computer work, all that stuff, and then, the rest of my day is mine. So, that's kind of like my everyday work type of deal. So, I just got a job at UPS, so that's kind of something that I'm going to be introducing into the scene here soon. So that'll be kind of interesting, but that's in like the nighttime, which will be nice. So I'll still be able to do my morning routine and still have my day to kind of do whatever I really want to do. But this is something that I would really advise anybody to do, because I think that people, especially like my age group, we can often get distracted, and we can often just kind of waste our days away, especially if you don't have anything to do. Find a routine. Sit down for 20 minutes and just brainstorm a few things that you really want to have in your everyday routine that make you feel good and make you feel happy, and you're able to accomplish on a day-to-day basis. Because if you have this inset and in stone and written on paper, whatever, it'll make your mind think that like you have this to-do list. So my mind works on this aspect of, I want to get this done, this done, this done, this done, this done. So if I actually have a routine and that's something that I have to get done every single day, then I know that I'll go into the day and I know that I got to tackle this obstacle, this one, and this one. Otherwise my day is not complete. Instead of just kind of going with the flow, it's kind of good for me to get a little schedule going. So I know that that's something that I have to do on a day-to-day basis, and it just allows me to grow as a person, as a human being, and just to get my thoughts out and everything else. So that's something that I would really advise anybody to do, is find a routine. So if you guys are struggling to find a routine, or if you guys feel like your life is it's in like a downward spiral or whatever, and you feel like you're just wasting your time and whatnot else, I would just say sit down and just write out a routine. Make a to-do list of something that you want to do every single day, and really just learn to push yourself, if it's something that you dread doing, like what I said with reading, definitely just sit down and brainstorm some ideas of things that you don't want to do but are really good for you to do. So there's a lot of things that people do, like meditation, there's yoga. Obviously, working out's a huge one. Lots of people do journaling. Lots of people do read. So just Google like the top 10 things of things that people have in their daily routines, and see if that's something that would fit you and that you would want to do more of. And I think that'll really help you go a long way, and it'll help kind of make your mind turn more into this trying to progress as a human being and as a person. I think that it's something that everybody should do. So yeah, that's really kind of the gist of the podcast that I kind of wanted to talk about today. Just find a routine and, just keep pushing yourself. That's kind of the message that I want to just portray on all the podcasts, is just to learn how to be better than the person than you were yesterday. That's kind of the message that I want to live by, and that I would advise anybody to really live by. Is just be better than the person that you were yesterday, and life will it'll pass by, and then you'll get stuff done, and you'll be productive and everything else. So but yeah, everybody, that's really all that I have to say about that today. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Truth Podcast today, and also, guest episode will be coming back next week. We're going to have our first group episode, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, my name is Neek Robinson. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next podcast. Peace.